You want to take a ride with Bozo, the world's most famous clown?
Yes, I do. Well, hello there, and welcome to yet another beautiful day for an adventure. And I am standing in front of, look at that, the world's largest toy museum. Oh my goodness, this place looks absolutely amazing. And I'll bet there's a ton of toys inside, which I cannot wait to see. If you are brand new to this channel, go ahead and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on a thing. Welcome to another edition of Tommy Travels. It's Tommy Travels. Come on with me, you guys. Let's go see what there is to see. And look at this. They even have a world's largest toy museum car with Popeye, who is the toy police. You better not break any laws just after he's eaten his can of spinach. He will catch ya. I love this. Here's a look behind the wheel of the toy car. They've even got a toy helicopter over here as well. They don't have much of a blade to get it up in the air, so it just sits here and draws people into this amazing location. And here to greet us at the front entrance, we have a teddy bear with blocks that say toy. We've got these wonderful lions full of flowers here, and a couple of toy soldiers holding some awesome flags, and looks like they're spitting at each other. I didn't realize that at first. He's got his tongue out, so does he. That's awesome. Well, we came in from right over there, and look at this. There are over 1 million toys in this museum to take a look at. We're going to look at every single one and go into in-depth detail on all of them today. I hope you have some time. But look at that. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a 1951 Rolls Royce. And guess who rode in this? Queen Elizabeth. When she visited the States years ago, this was the car she traveled around in. This is not something I would expect to see in a toy museum, but it's right here. Oh my goodness. This place is going to trigger some memories. I can already tell. This bike right here, this is a Schwinn Stingray. My parents bought us our first bikes when we were kids, and my younger brother David had the red version of this exact same bike. And if you have some kids with some short attention spans, they can sit down here at this table and play while you look around. They've got whatever this game is, some dominoes, Zingo. Look at these lunch boxes. And up on the ceiling, they've got a train going. Well, it's not moving, but train cars and airplanes. You got to look everywhere, up, down, and all around. And you'll find a toy there in this place. And if you're a fan of Superman, look at all of these action figures. Oh my goodness. That's a combination lock. What is that? I don't know exactly what that is, but you got to unlock it with a combination of Superman thermos. Wow. Quite a vast collection. And that's not it. Look at that. They've got Captain Marvel and I think Aquaman, Johnny Lightning. I don't even know who all of these are. But a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle on a helicopter. Robin, Batman and Robin. This I saw at the Superman Museum, I think. The Batmobile ride for the kiddies. And then a whole case of Batman and superhero merchandise, including the Hulk smash. And if you're a Disney fan, they have a whole carload. Oh, look at this poor guy. He's like, what did I get myself into? He's got Mickey and Minnie. And look at all these babies. Oh, wow. And even on top of the car to surprise you. That is a lot of Disney action going on right there. And don't forget about Loony Tunes. They have plenty of them. There's Bugs and Tweety and Sylvester. And look at Tweety Pez dispenser. Oh my gosh, they've got everything here, including Shrek and Donkey to top it all off. And if you're a history buff, you'll love this. That right there is a Mickey Mouse, stuffed Mickey Mouse from the 1930s. All of these historic artifacts. Here's a Ferdinand from 1938. A Pinocchio right there from 1938. And here's a Pluto from 1939. And when you're a kid, you love Matchbox cars. I remember having some Matchbox cars. And look at all of these. Riding high, tow trucks with the flames, tractors. They've just got everything here. You might recognize some of these from when you were a kid. Look at that, even a police car. These are absolutely incredible. What a great collection. And just for some perspective, if you think I'm looking at one or two little cases of Matchbox cars, that would be wrong. It goes a whole hallway full of them. Over here, there's more. There's big ones over here, and it goes all the way down this hallway as well. Look at that. I think I'm seeing where they're getting their million toys from. And they even have a Dukes of Hazzard collection. Not just the General Lee, but we got Bo Duke and Daisy, Boss Hogg, Luke. There's Boss standing next to a General Lee. Absolutely incredible. And there's a downstairs section to this building as well, with an entire circus theme. Look at that. All sorts of circus attractions with clowns. And look at the trains, the circus train. I believe that is Emmett the Clown. My brother used to have an Emmett the Clown doll. Look at that. There's one of those test your strength machines. Got an airplane flying above it. Burnham's Animals. And look at this hot rod car for the kids to ride. Got the flames in the front. Looks like a Raggedy Ann doll that is in the driver's seat, ready to go for a ride. Here's a circus wagon being pulled by some horses. There's a giraffe up there. Look at that. I wouldn't want to have that in my apartment, though. I think I'd be a little creeped out by it. And they've got a whole collection up here of wagons and kids' cars. More wagons. It goes all the way over there to the end. And then look at this. A clown riding an elephant. Just amazing. If you're a fan of A Christmas Carol, you're going to love what I'm about to show you. It's a cross between this story and toy figures. And this scene right here played out is called A Christmas Humbug. That's where he's being asked to donate, and he's saying humbug. And there's Cratchit hard at work in the background with no fire in the fireplace. This scene shows the ghost of Jacob Marley. You can see all of the chains. Fantastically done little set here. And this scene is from the Fezziwig Ball that he witnesses with the ghost of Christmas past. All of these people having fun and enjoying the spirit of the holiday season. And here's a look inside the very festive and joyous Cratchit home. And there's Tiny Tim right there being carried with his crutch down there on the floor. God bless us, everyone. And the third spirit takes Scrooge to the future, where he sees these businessmen talking about the news of his death, not seeming to care. And there's his old shop. A very revealing moment for Scrooge in the life that he's lived. And of course, one of our favorite parts of the story, there's Scrooge yelling out the window to the kid, "What day is it? It's Christmas Day!" And he throws down some money to get the biggest turkey that he can possibly find so that he can go over and celebrate the season of Christmas. And there he is holding Tiny Tim. What a beautiful story depicted in toy figures. This is absolutely incredible here. Oh, look at all of this. They've got a monkey's thermos right there with a phonograph, a Kojak. They've just got Snap Bowling up here and the Coca-Cola Santa Claus and a whole bunch of Coca-Cola and Santa Claus memorabilia. And look at this. They even have a Pioneer Village back here with the general store. It looks like a blacksmith shop right in there. There's a guy working, truck full of gravel, a horse. My gosh. What is this? Old motorcycles? Look at that. This place is absolutely incredible. Look at this. We used to have a rocking horse kind of like this, a little bit bigger, but bikes up here, Great Western Transport, hat boxes, Stetson hats. Boy, there's never going to be enough time to show everything in here. And if you were wondering, is Garfield represented in this place? Yes, it is. Remember the Garfield phone? I remember it. Do you remember the Garfield fish tank with a frog inside? I don't. But they have it here. And they even have Elf. All right. If I had my voice, I could impersonate him. We'll see how close I can get. Ha! I kill me! Hey, where's the cat? Nope. I need a little more time for my voice to figure itself out. And all of these yo-yos. Look at that. I believe my brother had this one right here. I know we had another one like that yellow one and this orange one. I think we actually played with a few of these yo-yos when we were kids. And this museum doesn't just have rows and rows of toys. They also have a whole wall of games that goes way up there, way up to the ceiling. And over here, look at all of these games. We have Booby Trap, Conquest Empire, Torpedo Run, Trivia for Dummies, Chickamauga, never heard of, The Settlers, Miniature Golf, Hero Quest. Most of these games I haven't even heard of. American Heritage, Civil War Puzzle. Wow, I've never seen anything like this before. And as we head upstairs, we see a bike, a John Deere tractor with an umbrella, more cases of John Deere tractors. Who doesn't love a good John Deere tractor? I could spend hours and hours at a museum just to look at John Deere tractors. Oh, look at that, Mr. Magoo. I used to love that cartoon. And so, as you look around this room, you can see it has a lot of toys. But you might think to yourself, is this really the world's largest toy museum? There's a whole nother huge building on the other side of the parking lot with a lot more stuff to go through, like the National BB Gun Museum and even a train collection of some sort downstairs. And look at this train they have in front, the Cannonball Express, with Humpty Dumpty teetering on the top. That is awesome. I think in that position you are in for a great fall, my friend. And look at the size of this roller skate. That has got to be the biggest roller skate I've ever seen. It even has the stopper in front. I never really understood how those worked. If I tried that, I would fall and break my neck. And now downstairs from the BB guns, we're about to enter the Rourke Valley Modular Railroad Club. This should be interesting. And just as we come in, we're greeted by a bunch of Branson brochures, Lionel Richie, a suit of armor. I'm already loving this place. Look at this, a big chef guy, a huge life-size cuckoo clock. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Wow, this place is just magical. All sorts of things. And look at in here. See all of these circus train? They've got a Ferris wheel over there, a gazebo, Midway Diner, lemon shakes that you can get, human cannonball. All of these are made out of wood and they are hand carved. Took over 20 years to construct all of this entire carnival. Hand carved. Even the wheels on the trains, they're all hand carved and painted. That is absolutely unbelievable. Like, look at this, Johnny Castle shows. Look at the wheels, that's what really gets me. They look rubber, but no, they're wood. Hand carved. They have a dunk tank over there. You can shoot some hoops. Oh, they've even got bumper cars here with all sorts of the carnival rides that you'd expect to see. And even a band. Wild trained animals. And even if you look way back here, they have Wolf Boy. And they even have a lion tamer in the ring facing off with the lion. And now we're going to enter into the model train area. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at all of these. Oh wow. Rourke Valley Modular Railroad. 2 trains crossing. Helicopter on top of the building. Great landscape and wall background. And even a helicopter looking over the whole setup. This is just so fun and mesmerizing to watch. And they've got a town set up with of course a restaurant, and they've got a general store and a bank there at the end. Pioneer Saloon over there. And then in the background they've got a huge Ferris wheel, different ride attractions, and look at that. That is absolutely amazing. And I just love this fire station too. Got the helicopter on the top. There's the fire engines in the garage with the train going by. There's the parking lot, and look, they're practicing a fire. How to get up on the top floor. There's the 2 guys with the hose, the ladders and trucks. That's amazing. And right behind here, got a dole truck in a parking lot. Some type of a business operation. Trees. And look at this. John Deere tractors. Can't get enough of the John Deere tractors. And I like how between the railroad track systems and cities, the ground is a railroad track. Just stay on the tracks and you'll be on the right path. And please do not touch. I love this. If we can't fix it, you don't pay. Not a paying customer in years. The Knucklehead's Garage. We've got an old train here, which is a 1 inch to 1 foot scale of this train. This guy made this train. He's a very big train enthusiast. His name is Dick Finn, whose love of train began at a very early age, and he's from right here in Branson, Missouri. Remember the old Ronald McDonald commercials that used to air on Saturday mornings? They're playing a loop of them right here. And then there's all sorts of other cool toys, teddy bear in there as we zoom back out, a Pioneer flyer, old bike. There's just so much stuff to see down here. And look at these two guys watching over everything. And look at that huge guitar. It's just incredible. Everywhere you look, from floor to ceiling, all sorts of cool stuff. Look, a spark plug for some reason. Like a Coca-Cola bottle. And this guy. So in the upstairs version, it looks like we are in a BB gun collection area. There's a Daisy BB gun, Buffalo, trophies. Very interesting. That's Roy Rogers right there with an autograph. That is so cool. They've just got all sorts of cases of old-time stuff, including rows of BB guns. Look at that one. That's a Winchester MP4. This is a Daisy below that one. And this one is a Pink Levere Action Daisy, model 1998. We did get BB guns when we were kids for Christmas one year. We got Crosman BB guns. This isn't the exact same model that we had. It's very similar to it. We had the Crosman 766. This is a 1982 Crosman 2200. And of course the famous Red Ryder BB gun collection. You'll shoot your eye out. And then we have some more BB guns, some more daisies. And look at this. It's like an assault rifle over here. Wow, I can't believe those are BB guns. And then we have the Lone Ranger and Tonto hanging out, keeping things safe. They've got the TV show up there. Hello, guys. Welcome to Tommy Travels. And look at this G.I. Joe collection from the 1960s. Wow. That's probably all of them. Oh my goodness, I've never seen so many G.I. Joes in one place. If you're a fan of G.I. Joe, this is definitely the place to be. And now moving on from BB guns, there's a whole Star Wars room and collection in here. And there's Chewie, C-3PO, and R2-D2. And look at all of these cases of Star Wars merch. There's Darth Vader right there. Oh, we got a stormtrooper shooting at us. But fortunately they miss all the time, so I'm not in any danger. We've got all the ships up here. Look at that. And a Star Trek collection as well, including the man himself, Captain Kirk. So they've got a whole bunch of Star Trek, Star Wars, and look at this, even Lois and Clark. Now that's the old school one right there. And Iron Mike Tyson, a life-size figure, standing in the ring. I would not want to mess with this guy. They've got a whole Barbie collection with Barbie doll houses. Look at the size of these houses, too. Oh my goodness. And Barbies everywhere. Look at all of those. Wow. There's another dollhouse. More Barbies. Very fancy. When I lived in St. Louis, me and a couple of friends used to hang out at this place called Ken's Pizza. And we would sit and have some pizza and play the jukebox, and it looked almost identical to this one. with all the song lists, and then you push the numbers and letters corresponding with each song choice. I was just like, look at this old school jukebox. And then I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. I'm old. And look at this. They've got a Pooh's Honey Bank right next to a book called Pooh Goes Visiting. Very cute. And the final thing on this level, we got the Coca-Cola man standing next to his cooler with fresh Coca-Cola bottles. Very refreshing. Well, as we take one final look around this huge museum of toys, it is indeed the largest toy museum in the world. I can vouch for that. I've been all through it. This has been an absolutely fun time and a fantastic adventure today. And if you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit like on my YouTube channel. While you're at it, go ahead and hit subscribe and the little bell notification next to it so you can be the first to know when a new adventure comes out. And thank you guys all so much for all of the support that you've given me so far. And we'll leave it off with the California Raisins. We hope to catch you on the flip side.